What is up, everybody?
What is up, everybody? I can't see.
The stranger here next to me, that's Judy. You haven't seen her in a long time on this channel, but there she is.
He doesn't let me go live.
You listen to her. She is still alive. She's not in the basement, wrapped up in duct tape or anything like that.
I was till yesterday.
Shut up. We are on, I guess, Sombrero Beach. I'm going to turn this around here. There's Judy James. And there's a beautiful sun that's going to set here in a couple hours, but we're looking out over the Straits of Florida here in Marathon, or I guess you'd say on Marathon Key. A couple of birds out there, but just folks out here splashing around the water. Got here about 45 minutes ago, probably, something like that. Sound about right? When I was actually pointing it at you so you could be on camera. That was kind of the idea.
I was like, fly high.
It's all right. So, yeah, we got here about 45 minutes ago. Ran into a little bit of everything. Rain, drunk impaired drivers. That was interesting. We'll save that for a video or something. We'll do a video on that. But just felt like we need to get down here to the beach right away. We haven't eaten or anything yet. We're going to go do that here in a few minutes. But this is really cool. You hear all about Sombrero Beach. We've driven by the sign sport when we were here.
I don't see a single sombrero.
I don't see any sombreros whatsoever. So let's turn this around one more time just to get a quick look. If you see a sombrero, please leave a comment down below so we can go back and rewatch this and see what it's all about. But all these are all vacation rentals up here, which is really cool. And this is just a big long stretch of public beach. Back over this way a little bit is an inlet. Every little condo here seems to have some kind of access to the water, which is really cool. If you're looking for a place to live down in the Florida Keys, this is probably a little more affordable than when you go further south, like where we're headed to Key West tomorrow sometime. You're still looking at, high six figures. You're gosh, 350,000 and up, and 350 is going to get you a mobile home or a single bedroom apartment that's been converted to a condo. So FEMA trailers, yeah, they've got those too. Judy has this saying for the little mobile homes that look like, she calls them FEMA trailers. But see way out there, I'm not sure what that is, and I'm going to zoom in the best I can. I think that is a lighthouse type structure. There's another one back over this way. And there is a little bit, and I apologize, I can't remember what this is called, but there's a little bit of seaweed. It does have a bit of a less than appetizing odor to it, but it's a little bit of a stench situation. But it is, it's not awful. It's just, it really depends on where you're at. It's the Florida Keys are so long from the north to the southwest part where Key West is. To say, there's a little bit of stuff here, not to say that, the next key down 5 or 10 miles, beaches are perfectly clean. You just don't know for sure, but it is gorgeous. It's warm, but it's not hot. A little bit on the humid side compared to Indianapolis when we left earlier today, but it's still just absolutely beautiful out here. I mean, it's Florida. Judy's going to venture out onto the volcanic rock, or I'm not sure what that is actually. Some kind of rock, right, Judy? I'm not sure what that is, but it looks kind of cool anyway. We'll get up here. Everything else is sand. There's not a lot of natural sand here in the Florida Keys, and the reason being is about 15-20 miles offshore there's a great big natural coral reef. It's it's the largest barrier reef in the Caribbean, I believe. I know it's in the United States, but it stops a lot of the waves from rolling in. That's why this water right now is just looks, this could be a lake. This could be a large lake somewhere. It's just super smooth, no waves whatsoever. And that's because the barrier reef out there knocks all that down. So I know, for example, in Key West, they have to have all their sand barged in from the Bahamas to make their beaches. Because if not, they're in any tide to bring a lot of sand up. You see, everybody seems to be enjoying the water. We've never been down here this time of year. We always come down in the winter. So we thought, since we're really working towards relocating here in the next couple of years, when I say here, a little further south, Key West would be our choice, but we'll get as close as we can. Thought we better just see what it's like in the summertime when it's supposed to be hot and humid. Can't imagine it's any worse than central Indiana where it gets, into the mid to upper 90s and with matching humidity. So can't imagine it's a whole lot worse, but you don't know till you go, and that's what we're doing. Judy's out there exploring like crazy, looking good. Just want to drop you a little live note. We'll be posting some video probably tomorrow. We're going to shoot some stuff tonight here from Marathon, just some of the places we see, do a little review on our hotel. Hotel is cool. I am into nostalgia. I love old things, old architecture, things of that nature. And the place we stay in Key West is very old. And this place we just picked it off of travel advisor. We needed someplace to stay overnight because we wanted to explore down. We'd driven through Marathon but never stopped. So we picked this place, and it is old and it's cool. It's right out of the 1950s. Little teeny tiny room, ginormous, huge screen TV, of course, because you have big TVs for everybody these days. But it's really cool. We'll show you that too. So make sure, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you do so if you like stuff like this. And if you don't, well, then don't. Great thing about being a grown-up, great thing about YouTube, there's not a whole lot of things you have to do. So I'm not going to tell you have to subscribe because you don't. But if you did, we'd be very thankful. The cool thing is it doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps people like us out who like to do YouTube videos. It's kind of funny. YouTube's kind of become our only form of entertainment. We have Roku streaming services, and I bet you 90% of the stuff we watch is on YouTube and another content provider. So if you're like us and you enjoy YouTube, it takes no energy, no effort. If you're watching on your TV like we do, you can usually take your remote and push the up button, and it will give you an option to go to the channel or even subscribe. And you can do that. I want to check this out. This isn't so bad. I thought this might be kind of sharp. Yeah, I could tell. This must have been some kind of coral at some point, I'm thinking. Because I could see fossils in there, which is really cool. Yeah, no kidding. I'm going to put these down. I'm going to put them on my feet. Last thing I want to do is my first day here is cut the bottom of my foot open. Put on the flops. But Judy, James, you got anything else you'd like to share with everybody before we end this live stream?
The beach rocks.
It does. I don't care if it's got stinky grass on it or not. The beach is awesome. It's always awesome. It'll be awesome tomorrow. And so will you. That's my words of motivation, right? Watch for some fresh video coming out very soon. Thanks for watching.
More adventures coming.
Woohoo!
Let's go.